Oh, good. I went through. This reading is for Sagittarian singles. This is for Sagittarius rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars for the rest of July 2019. I'm doing a marathon tonight. I drank an entire pot and a half of yerba mate tea, so I'm pretty wired. I'm like wide awake. It's almost midnight where I am. No, wait, it's like 11 o'clock. So this is going to be for you Sagittarian singles, which means that you may have started dating someone, getting to know someone. You might have a crush on someone. Someone might have a crush on you. Just kind of where you're at and whether or not something is, or somebody, not something, is coming. So I'm going to pick 6 cards from the Spiral Tarot, and we'll just see what happens. Hopefully it's a good reading. I'm kind of biased. I've got a Sag rising. So we'll see though. It's not up to me on what comes out. Sagittarius symbols for July 2019. If you are a Sagittarius that is involved with someone, or consider yourself more to be in a relationship than to be single, I'm going to do the reading for those of you in relationships right after this, so you may want to check that one out. We have a kitten now. I actually got a little black kitten on the solar eclipse we had on the 2nd of July. And so the dog and the cat are, hey, Ozzy, no. Leave him alone, buddy. No. Between the dog and the cat, you might be hearing some noise in the background. They've been chasing each other. Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Get out of there. Okay, sorry. Next month, I'm most likely going to be in the Boston area in Massachusetts for a couple of weeks with my daughter. So I may be live streaming from Boston next month for your September readings. I'm still going to be here in Colorado for the rest of this month. So, all right. Sagittarius. One more time for July 2019. Okay. Might as well angle it so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll show you your cards and start. Let's see what's going on for you Sagittarius singles. Rest of July 2019. Oh, those two wanted to come out together. Okay. Ooh, nice. Wow. Whoa. It's like a fireworks display over here. Whoa, what in the world? Okay. I'll definitely have to pick some clarifiers for the end there. That looks pretty different. All right. Here are your 6 placements. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups. The Devil. Let's see if you can see it. Okay. The 6 of Wands. These two came out together. It almost looks as if the man in the Nine of Wands is presenting the Wheel of Fortune. It kind of reminds me of that old game show. Wasn't it called the Wheel of Fortune? With what was her name? Vanna White used to go and move the letters around. Or is that a different one? I can't even remember. It looks as if something's being presented. Okay. And you have the Nine of Cups. So, this is either what is happening for you presently or something that has just happened, as in you just had this happen. You have the Ace of Wands with the Six of Wands. This is leading me to believe that you met someone or you found what you've been looking for. There's no doubt with the Ace of Wands here. This is like something takes over your body and just lets you know this is it. You're on fire. You want this. And it looks like you feel successful with this. So maybe somebody popped into your life that you just knew instantly that this is a successful match or this is a successful person for you. There's a lot of passion there with the Ace of Wands, a lot of attraction, a lot of passion. This person lights you up if it's a person. This person may be very successful, or you feel as though you have finally won what you've been looking for, or you finally found what you've been looking for. This could also be just saying something general, like if you are completely single and you haven't met this person yet, or this isn't a new opportunity for you. In that sense, you're doing really well right now. You have had some kind of road open up to you or a path open up to you that will lead you to success. Or you have been successful in finally starting something new in your life, maybe a new job, a new dream, a new location, a new journey, a new adventure, whatever this is. You feel very accomplished. You feel like you manifested something, or you're seeing results of your actions come into being that are making you feel like you've won or you're a winner. You're definitely moving forward. Let's put it that way. You can see our new kitten. Yeah, I feel like there's no doubt there. So if this is, it seems like a new love or a new passion or both. It's like you've fallen in instantly in lust and in love with someone, and it came out of nowhere, and you feel like a winner because of it. Or they feel this way about you. You may have someone that feels this way about you. Something has happened. Okay. This. Here we go. This is coming up in July. The Ace of Cups over the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands. That's pretty powerful, you guys. And you are the ruler of the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana card. Yeah, some great truth has been presented to you, or the fates have finally brought something in, which is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. It's like it starts off as a passion. There may have been chasing and being chased and being the chaser. There may have been competition involved, as in this person may have multiple people interested in them, or you may have had lots of people interested in you, but nobody that you would really consider somebody that you would want to go into a relationship with. But all of a sudden, something plops down out of nowhere, and you just know. But in the beginning, it seems like it's passionate, like it's a sexual attraction, passion, lots of fire there. But if this is a person you're getting to know, as you get to know them, you actually realize, holy crap, this isn't just a passion or somebody I'm attracted to. This is somebody that I feel stirrings of love for with this Ace of Cups here. You have the best of both worlds with those two aces. There's lust and love, or there's emotional and physical needs met, or you see the potential for it. It's almost like you can't really help it. This person, for some of you, may have come in and out real quick, as in you may have met them and then they disappeared and you weren't even sure if they were just traveling through or if they live near you or if you'll ever see them again. But it looks as if there is an opportunity for this person to come back, or you're gravitated to each other again because neither one of you have really been able to forget the other one. Or something needs to be wrapped up first before you can start something new. Or they have to wrap something up first. And I don't necessarily mean wrapping things up as in ending the previous blah, blah, blah. It could be if they're moving to your area, they have to wrap up where they have been living, their old stuff first before they pack up all their things and move to where you are. That sort of analogy. They either have to wrap things up or you have to wrap up things in order to make space for this to be able to grow. And you definitely seem led to do this or led to do so. The fates have brought this person to you. Maybe you feel as if you have been waiting for too long, or you've been ready waiting for this to show up. I almost want to pick another clarifier or a clarifier to go with this Nine of Wands here, or just all three. Let's see. Could this be an earth sign? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is a Capricorn court card, but it doesn't have to be. Well, there is the devil in here too. You've got sign-wise, you have fire signs, water signs, Capricorn, your Sagittarius, earth signs. Okay. Pick one more. You meet them at a gathering or at a party or at a place where people are celebrating or at a music show, something like that, through mutual friends. There's an instant rapport, instant friendship between the two of you that feels very deep and possibly karmic from past lifetimes. Okay, let's leave that there. Let's go into the future. I definitely want to pick a card to go with that. Okay. One more. I don't know who the heck this is for. This seems really specific. Okay. All right. You have the devil. This is for the end of July, supposedly, but the time train is fluid, and there is no way of telling exact timing on things. So, but my guess is sometime within the next couple of months. You have the devil over the Nine of Cups. And The Nine of Cups is about having your wishes granted or feeling like you've been blessed or what you wished for happens. The Devil is feeling stuck and bound to a situation, or possibly feeling controlled by something or someone else. But really, it's you who keeps yourself bound. So I definitely needed more information about this. With the Devil, you have the Chariot. Something about this new start has possibly been held off or put on hold, or you're wondering whether you will ever see them again, or whether I'm getting something about a location. Maybe they live far away from you, or maybe they live near you, but you don't really know. I'm getting whatever happened between the two of you, because I am getting that this is something new coming in for sure. If it hasn't already, but something about it, you're not sure if it's possible physically, or whether it would be able to move forward, or whether or not you can go see them, or they can come see you, or again, I'm getting something about seeing them again. Maybe you're not sure if you'll get to see them again, or you didn't have a chance to get each other's contact information, or something's going on with your car that you need to have checked out. Or there may be some things going on that you're not aware of, not necessarily in a nefarious way or anything that would block the relationship, but there's something going on that possibly you don't know about. But it seems as though it gets found out, whether it's a positive or a negative thing. You definitely want to move forward. You feel very strongly about this person. And I mean, at first I wasn't sure what to make of this Devil, on whether it was going to be something that is totally horrific, or if it's just a setback, or what this is. And I am getting something in here about excessive lust or excessive passion, to the degree where you feel, either you or they feel as though they can't contain themselves. They have to go towards you, or you have to go see them. If you don't see them, it almost feels like a life or death thing. It's almost like borderline obsession. Or you could possibly be obsessed, or they could be obsessed. But I am getting something in here about somebody else too. Not this new beginning, but something else. We'll get to it. So underneath those, you have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This seems, because the Wheel of Fortune is in here, underneath the Ace of Cups, this looks like it gets better and better and better. Or you are more and more amazed. Or you are more and you feel blessed more and more and more. Something about this is faded because of the Wheel of Fortune being in here, and because you have the Six of Wands in here. For some reason, I'm getting that some of you may have somebody else that is obsessed with you, that's trying to keep this from happening, or doesn't want you to have good fortune with love. Could be an ex, could be somebody that you may not even be aware of that's obsessed with you. We'll get to it. But ultimately, I'm getting that this is meant to be, and that whatever happens, you look extremely happy about it. If it's not this new beginning, it's definitely some kind of a new beginning. It may not be the new beginning that, or person that you're thinking of, but whatever it is, once it comes in, if you haven't met this person already, it's like you know with every fiber of your being that this is right for you. and you both, it's mutual. Yeah, it feels like a wish granted. But here's what's leading me to think that perhaps there's some interference going on for you. Let me show all four at first, and then I'll break it apart. Another ace. You have 3 out of the 4 aces in this reading. The only ace that you're lacking is the Ace of Swords. So maybe you're waiting on communication. But up on the top, there's this King of Cups here. This King of Cups could be this new person. It doesn't have to be a man, could be a woman too. It's a Scorpio vibration. Could be a water sign, especially with the Chariot in here. That's Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, water signs. Doesn't have to be any particular sign at all. I'm also seeing Capricorn in here too. Yeah, lots of water in here. Lots of feelings in here. But with this I'm getting for some of you, the King of Cups is this new person that you have met. And there's definitely the potential, strong possibility, almost 100%, almost, maybe 99%, 98%, that this is something that's going to keep on going and bring you a lot of joy and happiness. Maybe this person has a past, or maybe this person has totally transformed, or maybe this person has very, very strong feelings for you, almost to the point of obsession. Or just, it's a live or die, or I've got, what's the word? All or nothing, which is quite intense for a new beginning. Hey, yeah, you definitely want to take it easy with this and try to ground yourself out, or wait and see. But I'm getting for some of you, this could be somebody that's interfering with you because they feel as if they own you, or you're theirs, or you're their person, even though you probably don't feel this way about them, or if you did once upon a time, you don't anymore. And they don't want to see you move forward or be happy with anyone else but them. It almost feels borderline scary with these two. So whether you've got to burn sage, clear this person out of your space, get a restraining order, whatever you have to do to try to flush this devil energy out so that you can really embrace this without feeling as if something is in the way. I want to know more about that. Let me see. Okay. First, you got the Two of Swords. Take your time. You don't have to make any major choices on a relationship or anybody in the future. Take your time. You may not be seeing something clearly, or someone may not be seeing you clearly. I'm not saying that, well, you have 3 aces in here, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Wands, and the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So I am getting, this is interference. Maybe from your own mind, or you're not sure what will happen, and something about that is throwing you off. Normally, you're not like this. But I guess the feelings are so strong that it's almost like you're terrified of it not working out, or saying or doing the wrong thing. I don't know, or making the wrong choice. But with those two, you have the Lovers. So with these two, in in a way, it seems as though you have no choice. You have to kind of go with this because it feels so right. I don't know if some of those things are coming from past experiences or past relationships that went really wrong. And so it's almost like you're terrified of messing things up or of not having it work out or something. I don't know, but whatever this is really powerful. So focus on the positive. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? This combination. So I don't know if you remember that old movie from the 80s called The Labyrinth that had David Bowie in it. Is that his name? Where the girl at the end finally realizes that the Goblin King has no power over her. And she says it out loud. You have no power over me. I'm getting a similar message with this. There is nothing that has any power over you. You generate your own power. Anyone who tries to steal your power away from you, ultimately, if you will them to not be able to do that, they're not able to do anything. So if this is some kind of crazy ex that you are afraid of coming back in and screwing things up, or something about a crazy ex makes you worry that you're going to mess things up, don't worry about it. Instead, and don't obsess. If your mind starts going around in loops, go out for a walk or go do something physical or just distract yourself and get yourself out of that mind state. You definitely do not want to generate what's going to happen from that space. You want to generate it from this space. A feeling like you will have what you wish for no matter what. Oh yeah, I do. You should look at all three of these aces from the beginning of the reading. I don't know if Lyran just came on. If you did, you're definitely going to want to watch this from the beginning. For sure. Yeah. So stick with this. Be your Sagittarian, positive, amazing, fiery, passionate person. As long as you trust, then amazing things are about to happen. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you for showing up on here. I appreciate it. It's a late night marathon. Much luck to all of you. Okay.